Hello everyone, welcome back to some more From the Depths. We've got quite the chaotic battle coming up for you, as we've got a Moray v Moray duel. And we have the wings standing by for air support, even though they are outclassed. This is frankly gonna be a huge fucking mess. We've got a damaged Moray. They don't. We're boned. Try and not control anything. Yes, thank you. Get me out of here. That's the hellfire we'll have to contend with. Lord knows we're not gonna get lucky, but they will be. There we go, just making sure the music actually plays. We're taking damage, but then again, the oh, that's a lucky ammo hit. Swear to God. And the wings are in the water. Fly, you fools! Get out of the bloody water. We managed to tip it over. Yes, it does seem like we might live. We have taken minimal damage compared to his numerous structural failures over there. That's really the only way I can call it. Now, Moray, come on, keep fighting, keep firing. No reason to let up on him just yet. Come on. Fire all the guns. I know you've got more. Let's just fire these ones. Come on. Make a guy happy. Oh, we're now definitely taking punishment, that's for sure. At least he's in a worse position than we are for once. Just wondering why the bloody cannons aren't firing. Oh, it fired. There we go. Jesus Christ, that took you long enough. Anyway, now that that's over with. We're actually gonna kill him or what? I mean, we've got the wings coming in, for crying out loud. They're gonna take some damage now. Though having said that, their damage kiting was pretty instrumental to actually beating this Moray. Oh, he's too damaged. Thank Christ. That was gonna be a tough one. But he is no more, I say. No more. We'll put these all on ignoring salvage. Because that's what you are now, Moray. Salvage. Well, that's good. We're gonna have to fight off this sector now, though. Annoyingly. Hopefully we can actually repair the Moray up in between battle. Right, pull everyone. Repair the Moray. Better yet, repair everything. Did we take any damage? Not really. Oh god, yeah, wings took damage. Unfortunately. Oh, we don't have to fight off these guards yet, which is nice. Close, but we're safe. That's how I like it. Infinite reserve still. We should have these repairing ever so slowly. Can you not take that? Or are you full for some reason? I have no idea. I'm not gonna even pretend to know. Excuse me? Why are you not resource gathering? Yes, I'd like to file an official complaint about that. There we go, we seem to have fixed it. Oh, you're about out of fuel. Let me fix that for you. Where do we roll resources? No, it's processed, that's for sure. Don't have the resources for a refinery. That is absolutely brilliant. Any second now. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Stop repairing. You stop repairing. Not like I needed the resources or anything. Please harvest a couple resources for me. Oh, we do have a refinery here. That's brilliant. I think this increases the amount of... we'll see. We had a... Insult to remove dangerous components. That's always good. That seems to be doing just fine. Catalytic cracker. Greatly increases fuel gain per oil. Coker further refines remaining oil. Moderately. Just waiting for resources now, really. There we go. 227 oil. 312 for 4,400. Fuel produced last batch is a tiny bit bigger in this version. But importantly, it doesn't actually give us a lot more. I mean, we can always place a few more of these, I guess, but we might try one of these. 125 to 2600, so it's gonna take longer, but yeah. I really don't know how to fuel, I'll be honest about that. I'm still trying to figure out these. Like, this greatly increases efficiency, apparently, which is good, but we're sitting on top of an infinite resource zone. More importantly, that is increasing the amount of dangerous gas we are building up. That decreases it back, thankfully. Process time and factor, efficiency factor increase. Alright. Yeah, I think the idea here is to just have multiple refineries? That doesn't sound like the dumbest idea. Like, this is pretty quick, apparently. Does the job. I'm not expert on fuel, but this seems to be a lot better than having just... Now, if only we weren't transferring fuel out, we'd probably be making a lot more than we are right now. Let's hop out of build mode again and quickly check the map. We are not being engaged. Oh. That looks big. The fortress is the base of all of the factions' power. It is from here that the fleets are produced. I believe we have found... Oh no, that's not Deepwater Guard, the Davy Jones Fortress or anything. That is just another fort. Good to know. Let's see, are we building up any fuel now? Still not, eh? That's a shame. We'll put down another temporary refinery just to make sure we get things working. Right, we're now building up fuel, finally. I mean, this is not maybe the prettiest option, just placing these temporarily, but it sure does work, apparently. Now you have efficiency 50% for... Like, cokers seem to be the more reasonable option if you want to get any reasonable fuel produced. That's good to know. I mean, sure, the what are they called? The crackers are more efficient. per resource, but it also increases the time by a lot. And personally, I believe having... that's 178 versus 100... yeah. Now we have 300 oil going to more fuel. And again, we're sitting on top of a resource zone here. It's not like we're going to be shy of fuel. Or oil, I mean, more like. But now that there is a lull in the fire, we can, for instance, start repairing the moray again, which I believe to be a good call. But we can also hop to the starting fortress over here. We have our reinforcements moving in, our own ransack and destroyers, which is good. But we're gonna pull all out of play. We're gonna warp to this starting fortress. And we're gonna spawn it into the game world, why not? I mean, we don't have to, I believe, but I like to do it anyway. We're gonna load a constructible. We're gonna build the Zeppelin. Yes, it's time to get our first supply convoy up and running. And we will put you in the tractor beam. That way we can safely build you. Yes. I still like the way the carriage came out, despite everything. It's like, yeah, the balloon is ugly as sin. I will probably do a major redesign of that at some point, but at least the carriage looks nice. That's a major consolation for me. And really, that's all I was hoping for here. I quite like it. Compared to the balloon. I'm going to be building that, and then we're going to be building a helicopter or two. We might have some helicopter escorts of the supply fleet, although, having said that, the supply fleet is never intended to go into battle or get anywhere near it, really. So, I think we'll just have a standalone detachment of double helicopters or something. That sounds like it could work. Like, it's really light on parts, which is one of the better parts in my opinion. It's cheaper than the eggs are, actually, and probably more combat efficient. They also don't tend to flip, which reminds me I should update the destroyers so they don't actually flip over while in combat. That's like their major design flaw right now, and totally my fault, I will admit that. It's not like I can deny it or anything. Looks like we've nearly got the moray back in shape. Thankfully. We'll also move the wings back into repair range. And we might send another radar balloon up here to scout the area. Establish full radio contact, of course. But for now, we've just built the Zeppelin. Pull it out of play. We'll send it up to here. See what the radar's like on that. And we'll wipe selection on the tractor beam as well. There goes the Zeppelin. It's at speed 11. That's not bad, actually, in my opinion. All things considered, could be worse. Right, let's load in a helicopter, which I did not give a name yet because I am bad at names. We know that already, so that should not be a surprise. I'll probably name them at some point, and then it will be awesome. Once more, if people are interested in my helicopters, then let me know down in the comments, and I'll put them up on the workshop, or I guess. It's like, I don't have to, but if people want them, sure. Oh look, 3rd Army, Deepwater Guard. We've got a ransack, squirrel, and some red tunas. We might have to send in the wings and helicopters against that, see how our newly fortified Air Force is doing, although fortified is not really the word we should be using in this scenario. You need to get back over there for repairs. You done? You're done! Great. I will see you guys when interesting stuff happens. Well, there we are. We've got our helicopters, we've got a sledge. What do you say? I think it's time to give these 3 helicopters a trial of combat. Let's see how they ultimately perform on the line of duty. And annihilate the enemy, hopefully. We are lined up, we are ready to go. We're gonna be warping to the flagship. Missiles away. Look at that intimidating spread. Our target, a single sledge. Doesn't quite realize how screwed he is just yet. Goodbye, sledge. That might not have been entirely fair. I like it. He is just gone. Lovely. They are reformed. All well and good. Let's get in there. Quickly seize the day. Let's try fighting something a little bit more challenging, shall we? We've got this fleet of strength 45 here. 45 out of 150. Historically Deepwater Guard lands. Not for long. What do we have? Barracuda, a red tuna, and a ransack. We'll quickly save, as that is... Alright, so I've I had a bit of a change of heart. We're not gonna go charging them with just helicopters or anything silly like that. That would likely result in many unnecessary losses. No, instead we're gonna call in the Moray, the ransack. We're gonna get all the fancy stuff and we're gonna mess these guys up good and proper. We've got the Moray, we've got the ransack, helicopters, wings. Look at that. We're gonna mess them up, hopefully. And it should be glorious. There's only one way to find out. We're gonna hit that battle button. We're still gonna have a tough fight ahead of us. Our ransack's likely to take a ton of damage, but we now have a Moray, which significantly increases the amount of firepower we have available. And we are likely going to lose some wings over there. Look at that exchange of fire between the Barracuda and the Atlas. The Moray, my bad. We should hopefully have our wings take out some of their drones. That would be ideal. Helicopters are putting down some long-range gunnery fire. They seem to all focus on the same bloody drone, which is a bit counterproductive, really. Like, you could be firing at their ransack or something. That would be much more efficient, but at least we have the Moray putting a lot of fire in their direction. I think we already lost a wing there. Oh no, it's an enemy drone. Good. We don't care about those. Let's see, are you taking any damage from that? I think you are, just not too much. More enemy drones are going down, which is nice. Calling in the Moray definitely seems to have been the better call here. Still not sure why the fucking helicopters are targeting a random drone instead of, oh, I don't know, the Barracuda. you see, here's the thing. I'm taking command of this one. We are going to be targeting that bloody Barracuda if our life depends on it, for Christ's sake. Call it mutiny, but it's not really mutiny when it's my helicopter to begin with. There we go. Get in there, you beauty. We're having a lot of good effect on them now, which is great. We'll leave you to it now, I guess. Unless, of course, you decide that you don't want to do anything logical. That would be silly. God, I'm gonna have to go through the AI of this and set it up better. Oh well. Not much to be done, I suppose. At least this is less of a one-sided slaughter backfiring on us. The Barracuda's in the water, still taking tracer damage, tracer fire. But it's only 30 mils. It's not gonna do much. Then again, we do have our Ransack, which is doing a lot. So is theirs, however. And we did lose a wing. I'll warp to this one, I guess. We'll try and have some fun on the Barracuda here. Or just blow it up, I don't care. Bad for them should be good for us. We have taken quite a bit of damage, but it's spread out. Yeah, that's another. What are the helicopters doing? One of them's taking major damage, but yeah, that just goes to show they're meant to be supporting units. Thankfully, this Barracuda's now dead. That really leaves the, oh, that's a helicopter. Why the hell are you so close? I told you don't get closer than 800 meters, but no. Here we are, smack middle above the bloody enemy. I swear to fuck, these AI don't know how to listen. Well, guess we're gonna try and do the boarding anyway. Goddamn stupid fucking AI. Please kill that thing. No, instead, we're just gonna let it pour tons of fire into the Moray, which is now nearly dead, and it's a fucking Moray, which should not be dead, for crying out loud. Fucking alt target that fucking thing. Are you serious? We're losing the fucking Moray. Are you serious? What the fuck is the AI doing? I swear to God. It's fucking retarded. Allow me a moment to rage quit because I'm sick of this shit right now. The fucking AI is just incompetent as all hell. Alright, in all honesty, I probably didn't give the helicopters a fair shake. We're gonna get the Ransack and fighter wing involved in here. Actually, we'll leave out the fighter wing. We have a Pelican prototype, a Shrike, a Corsair, and a Red Tuna. Should be able to handle this. No guarantees. I'm gonna pull back the fighter wings. Back to base for now. Why not? We'll just keep the helicopter squadron around. We'll just keep the Ransack around. We're not gonna try to fight them in their territory, because that would result in them getting very pissed off, sending more reinforcements, and we'd probably get outnumbered. It's been a rough night. That's all I can say. Sorry for being a bit pissed, folks. We'll retake this land quickly. Seems like the most reasonable course of action. And we're pretty much ready for the fight here. We'll start the music back up as well. Why not? Not in control of anything, which is probably for the best. I'll warp on here, I guess. Immediately get stuck on the frick. For God's sake, from the depths. That gets real annoying when it happens 20 freaking times when you try and enter a battle. That's a bad place to stand if you want to survive long enough. Helicopters are not really doing anything yet, but we are putting out a hell of fire on that Shrike, which is good. We've hopefully got their missiles being... Oh no, wait, they're not firing missiles, that's just cannon shells. Fair enough, we've hit the Shrike a couple times, so he's spinning out of control, which should help. We've got the helicopters firing. Why did I always target the least important enemy there is? Jesus fuck. It's gotta be something in here, isn't it? Despite clearly being here with the camera, no, you can't build on them. F you from the depths. Well, we've got our cannons firing now, that's for sure. They're missing every shot they get, but at least they've got spirit, I guess. Oh, that's now being poured into the Corsair there. Or at least attempted to. Missiles are falling short of the target that they can reach. So why try aiming at something that you can reach? That would be silly, wouldn't it? Nah. Jesus Christ. I think we hit something major there. Yeah, we finally put the Red 2 out of action. We are now targeting the Pentagon prototype, which is a fair enough target. There we go, look at that missile rain. That's much better. Meanwhile, we're still trying to nail the Corsair a new one. Well, apparently still focusing the missiles on the... Oh, I think someone retargeted. Either that or the biggest hail of friendly fire just happened. Oh, we've... Is that... really? Well, the Pentagon's AI is dead, which is good. Again, these helicopters are getting way closer than they should be. Because their AI is just borked or something, I don't know. It's not treating... It's not behaving like it should. Either I'm missing something very obvious or the AI is really broken or something. I'd love to know what exactly. Anyway, that Shrike's in all sorts of trouble now. Hopefully he's finally going to go down in a second. Oh, there we go. That is the hit that does it. Thank God. We're gonna end the episode on a positive note instead of a negative one. So we're just gonna watch this Corsair get pumped full of bullets. Well, the helicopter's decided it's had enough, it's going somewhere else. I don't blame it. Music's died again because it fails a load of freaking song, which is just... SoundCloud, why do you do this to me? Anyway, the Corsair is 2 damage, so... I guess we can pretty much chalk this up as a not terrible loss. I'm gonna end the episode here. If you liked the video, like the salt, please do leave a like down below. Yeah, I have nothing really more to say about that. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, and until next time, have a good one, folks.